Sophie and welcome to my channel. I'm talking about animal chocolate stuff. Today I'm going to speak about Blast and hopefully I do not spoil anything. I really do not want to spoil anything, but Blast is one of my favorite vampire anime and it's actually in my top 5 alongside Hellsing Ultimate and Shiki. So Blast first aired at October 8, 2005 and ended at September 23, 2006. It had 50 episodes. Yeah, long, but believe me, it deserved 50 episodes. It's just that good. So it's written by Asuka Katsura and it has to do about military, drama, vampire, supernatural, dark, I would say. Even I think it counts as a shoujo. I'm not 100% sure. It has nothing to do with romance, just getting that out of the picture. And it has to do about Saya Otonashi being an amnesia girl and living 1 year of her life in high school after the Second World War. At least it seems so to be the Second World War. Like I said, Saya has amnesia. She does not remember anything about her past and only remembers the very first 1 year that she awakened after a long coma, or at least that's what Miyazaki Zords told her. George is actually the one taking care of Saya, not only Saya, also Kai and Riku. At first I was like, maybe I will ship Saya and Kai together, but no, my expectation for that went like full in the immediate first episode because I was like, okay, maybe not Kai, but maybe this handsome young lad. This handsome young lad is called Haji. So Saya was at school very late and she was attacked by a wet creature called Chiropteran. Yeah, and thankfully our young lad Haji came and did not actually kill the monster, it just stopped it for a limited amount of time. And then he forcefully fed Saya his blood. That made Saya go to a vampire state, I would say, and she was able to kill off the monster at ease using as a catalyst her own blood. Yeah, that's an interesting information. We will try to forget the fact that, Saya was forcefully blood fed by Haji, and we'll talk about the first episodes that were, oh my, death there, and death everywhere. Then Saya being taken care of about a red organization or something, and we were like, oh, things go fast. But after that fast thing happened, we go to a small, like, this kind of state, like it was going smoothly. And when I say smoothly, just that Saya learning about why her blood can kill those Chiropteran, why the hell there is an organization protecting them, and why her father George had to die. And I'm calling her father because technically he was a father figure to her. But in those very first episodes we see Saya struggling with her own memories of her past. So Saya has an amnesia. When she realized that she is somehow a queen kind of a Chiropteran, that she was superior than them and she was able to kill them, she did not accept her fate at first, which was rather a bit of annoying, but later she accepted it, even though not 100%. She was like, okay, I will have to defeat her, I will have to defeat every single one of them. And by defeating every single one of them, she had to defeat her own twin sister, Diva. So yes, they are twins, and Diva actually is the one, or at least her blood is the thing that created those Chiropteran. Those Chiropteran were supposed to be her soldiers, protecting her from Saya. I do not want to spoil why Diva needs protection from Saya and why Saya wants to kill Diva, but I'm going to say that, you know what, Diva has let all those monsters into the world, so that's why Saya has to kill out all those creatures. If I say any word more, this video will get being spoiled, and I do not want to be spoiled. Really, I do not want to spoil anything about the series. So Saya still is in search for Diva, finding out her memories, trying to figure out what her emotion about Haji is. And I, alongside with her, I'm thinking, what are Haji emotions for her? Even though it seems that, you know what, she cares about her, I really don't get it. So Haji is something called Chevalier. Chevaliers are creatures created by Saya and Diva that are immortal, like them, but they do not sleep like they do. Saya and Diva have to sleep for 50 years in order for their power to replenish, I do not exactly know, and then they awake for 7 or 5 years, I do not remember exactly the amount, but yeah, they awake for 7 or 5 and then they sleep for 50 years. Yeah, that was a little bit dark, but Haji was awake all the time because he's supposed to be her bodyguard and someone that protects her. Even though Saya has only him as a Chevalier, let's not forget that Saya has a whole organization called Red or Silk Organization, Red Organization, and protects her also when she sleeps. In Diva's case, not only she has 5 Chevaliers and all those masters are supposed to be protecting her, dude, her Chevaliers are unique of each kind. Because of an experiment that was trying to be happen, I don't want to spoil. You see, I say what and I'm trying to not to spoil anything. So yes, he has 5 Chevaliers Diva, and 3 of those Chevaliers are the unique ones that I realize. The first Chevalier that is interesting to me is Goldsmith Solomon. Yeah, the blonde dude. That dude is actually interested in Saya. I do not know why, but he respects her as well as he respects his own mother, wife, whatever they are supposed to be, Diva. So he respects Saya and wants Saya to join their army or they're doing or whatever they're supposed to do, and he really likes her. I do not know. At one time of the point, we see him confessing his feelings for her. Oh my god, I just spoiled it. Oh, why? But okay. The other one dude that not a completely interesting, just that his behavior was the thing that was interesting. It was Feng so long, I do not remember the dude's name, but he was also interested in Saya. One of those creatures that I really did not like and despise, it was actually Goldsmith Amshel. If I was Diva, I would never make him my Chevalier, but for one reason she did, and I'm not going to say why. There is a history between them, so both of those girls are Chiropteran. Of course, they were actually raised by someone, I'm not going to say because that's spoilers, and because of that someone was raised and was killed by Diva, that's why Saya is trying to fight her off, because Diva killed off her parents, though revenge. That's what it is, revenge. And her justice, I don't know. If someone has watched Blood Plus, then they have watched also Blood Sea and Blood the Last Vampire. So the reason that I'm saying those two is because they're actually related to each other, not only because all those 3 protagonists are called Sayas, but technically it is the same thing, and I'm saying technically. I would say that Blood Last Vampire, yes, it has some connection to do with Blood Plus, even though in comparison to the history, Blood Plus has more than Blood the Last Vampire, and go watch Blood Plus, and if you want to go watch Blood the Last Vampire, the movie was really not needed, I would say. About Blood Sea, when I found out about Blood Sea, and I was like, okay, maybe it has the same name as the protagonist, Saya in Blood Plus, but it's not related to each other, right? I mean, the monsters those 2 girls are fighting are 2 completely different things. So, yes. But when I found out that they're related, I was like, oh, I did not see that coming. Honestly, if someone would ask me, would I recommend it to my friends? I would like to recommend to them, but my friends just don't like long anime. They enjoy the small ones. And I'm like, the small ones? You are watching Attack on Titan currently, right now, and you do not want to watch Blood Plus. It was very nice series, that one. I really enjoyed it. Would I rewatch it? I won't rewatch it, honestly. I really want to rewatch it because if I find the time, I will. I want to, that history. It is one of those few times that I'm like, this thing has a beginning, somewhere to actually cling on, a medium, and then it has a freaking ending. It has a complete story, not something that you are questioning everything. What the hell? Why is that happening right now? Why is that the ending? The ending was fine. It also left you with, you know what? You are going to imagine what happens in the future, but we are not going to give you anything. Sometimes that ending is fine, sometimes I just hate. If I were to be scoring this anime, I would score it an 8. It's very hard for me to score it other than 8 because simply I cannot forget how Kai's behavior, because Kai is just one of those annoying characters that like I'm going to protect you but I'm useless. Stuff like that. The way Saya acted when she was at the beginning, you know, oblivious and trying not to fight and thinking that no, I'm not that, I'm human, like just give up and do your job. That was my opinion. And also give it a night because I was justifying Diva's actions, which in an anime that we are supposed to be liking the protagonist and not the antagonist, I was like, maybe that's what they were trying to do. But I was like, okay, you are making justify her actions, so that's not a good thing. So that's why I'm going to give it an 8. But honestly, it's just a very good one. Go watch it, everyone. If you haven't watched it, just go watch it. So this was the end of today's video to Blood Plus. Hopefully you guys liked it. I do other stuff except reviews. I do blind reactions, and I have done a quiz about Attack on Titan. I will put actually that in the description below. Hopefully I see you guys next time. Please subscribe and put a like if you liked this video. Hope to see you soon. Bye!